have another Realtor Spotlight today. It's my man, Garcia. Another fun one for sure. I look at you as my little brother. I'm super proud of you. But yeah, dude, like, tell me a little bit about yourself. How'd you get into real estate? What age? All that good stuff.
So I got into real estate right out of high school at 18 years old. I did a concurrent enrollment class actually when I was first starting, my journey out of high school, and I knew college just wasn't what I wanted to do. So I jumped in at 18 and, haven't looked back since.
That's so awesome. I've known you since I think you're 18, 19. We may have went out for your 21st birthday. So that did happen. We don't need to talk about that today. But with real estate and being younger, like, what advice would you give to the younger home buyers?
I would say just go ahead and focus on building your credit score. Go get that car. Don't go get yourself an $800 car payment to where you can't afford it.
Talking about yourself.
I know. I had to learn that lesson. So learn from my mistakes. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're not going to afford too much of a home. Go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to go buy this $5,000 car, build my credit, pay that car off. Now I have a credit score. Now I'm able to go ahead and qualify for a home. But on the flip side, you do need to save money for your down payment. And Josh actually did help me with that and gave me the advice to do 3.5% down and actually get a duplex where I was cash flowing that property and offset my mortgage as well at the same time.
Yeah, and I mean, you just bought another house, so I'm super proud of you there, and hopefully we'll get another one here in the next 6 to 8 months.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. I'm very proud of you, so keep that up. Back to real estate. So where do you hang your license at?
So I work at Sears Real Estate. I have had my license hung there officially since 2018. January 2018 is when I got licensed.
Nice.
But I did start there in May of 2017 working with another agent, Brad in Holson, and it's been a great experience there.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
Awesome. I know Brad kind of took you under wing. You learned a lot. Now
I did.
You're flying on your own, for lack of better terms. So, so I guess we're talking about this. We're kind of in a crazy market right now. What kind of sets yourself apart? And is there any advice you give to people who are looking to buy a home?
I would say what sets me apart from the other agent is I'm very proactive. I know my market. I'm willing to go the extra mile, and I do have a little extra touches that I feel like I can put into play than some other agents don't. With me being in this market, being in Weld County for so long, I've been able to build relationships with other agents where I have said, hey, I've submitted this offer when we were doing multiple offers, last year. I got my offer accepted over other agents because they've worked with me in the past. They know, like, and trust me. So that's an advantage that I have over some of these agents who might not have that credibility. I have that credibility where I can help you out, get into a home if I know that agent. It does help us out.
Oh, 100%. And I know you grew up here, so you grew up and went to Roosevelt High School and all that good stuff. So you're very familiar with Northern Colorado. So that's just another feather in your cap there.
It is, yeah.
So that definitely helps out as well. Is there any specific tricks that you would say besides just being well known and having the respect for people that are looking to buy a house?
So I have the last closing that I had. We actually went to a new construction builder. They already had incentives that they were working with us on. However, we were able to negotiate a few additional things such as washer, dryer, and refrigerator in addition to the incentives that they are already providing us. So just being able to know that builders might be willing to offload their inventory, that we have that extra negotiation power and say, hey, they're offering us this, but let's go ahead and ask that extra mile. If we want a washer, dryer, refrigerator, let's go ahead and ask for it. The worst they could say is no. And same thing with resales. A lot of these home sellers are willing to offer us a credit for a 2-1 buy down, or just go ahead and buy down our rate, and you're on the flip side, you do great with those.
Thank you. And then as far, you're obviously a little bit younger. Do you feel that plays as an advantage, a disadvantage, or you're just like, I don't care, I'm going to crush it?
There's pros and cons to it. I don't focus on the cons as much as I do the pros. Fortunately for me, I don't have any kids. I don't have any responsibilities outside of the norm to where I can go work evenings and weekends without hesitation. I can go ahead and help my clients that way. Another pro for me being young is I can relate to the Gen Zers and the millennials. I kind of fall in between those two generations.
Well, technically, I'm a millennial, but we don't need to get into that. Like, I'm very, very crust. But But so I know you're at Sears Real Estate. So how can people get a hold of you?
So my phone number is 970-386-3700. 301-5963, or you can also email me at cgarcia@searsrealestate.com.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for being on. I appreciate you. I love you, man. You do a great job, and yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, right back at you.
All right. Thanks, everybody.